welcome back to Super Mario Sunshine. Last time we beat all the Corona Mountain, and we got all the blue coins. So, this time we're just going to be doing a very secret shine that was activated only if you have this game. It's called Fortune Street, and the main purpose of getting this shine is just play a board on Delfino Plaza. So, let us begin. Welcome back to more Fortune Street, and it's been a while since I've recorded. But that doesn't matter. Again, I'm plugging around with my mic and my setups and all that shit. But for now, today we're on Isle Delfino, my personal favorite from all of the Mario boards. At least on the tour mode. Reason why I say it's one of my personal favorites: 3 different vacant plots, and if anything, this entire area, you have a way to go around each of the little leaves, as I will call them, have a cannon square where you could just use it to go from a place to another, and it's very useful, and it's a hindrance at both times. And there are only 2 districts in the entire area that have 5 shops, C and D. So it's going to be a very interesting board to work with. But other than that, there's not much else to say, but just trying to work with this. And another thing to do is just roll with it. As I said, every single pathing has to go through the loop, so no matter what, you're gonna have to deal with the treasures, the bullshit, the dumbassery of people just making shops. And first on the docket for the playable characters is Luigi and Waluigi, respectively. And they're going to be much interesting to work with. And I would say getting monopolies on this board is a lot harder than you expect, since it's just going to be a lot harder to keep shops in order. And if everyone's going to the same area, it's more guaranteed that you're probably going to get 2s, 3s, but mostly 2s in one district. So let's have fun with that scenario. Let's have fun with that. And as you can see, I put back my my Aloha outfit from the Ghost Ship. I mean, that will make it a lot easier to work with. And yeah, it's just it's very funny. It's just a reference to Sunshine, because at the end of that game, when you complete it, you get the Hawaiian shirt and all that. And I wish that I actually had my Mii with what's the word, with the sunglasses. There we go, because it would have fit into more. But that's the me on my Switch has the glasses. This one was made when I was back in 5th grade. Yeah, 5th grade onwards to middle school. So that was fun. Boy, having a 2-in-1, especially on the green district, is pretty good. Meaning I can start upgrading it to other stuff, but I'm keeping the real estate for now just in case I want to work with something. I probably either might change it to a 3-star shop to upgrade, or just a checkpoint to deal with. In general, what I've been doing since I've been not recording Fortune Street, but in the weekends of just having fun, was I got another collab running. Great. I do have another collab running, and that one is going to be more annoying in the sense of stat tracking. I have nothing but respect to Claire for doing the bullshit called stat tracking. And holy shit, I understand why she stopped doing stat tracking from now on. And why I'm so surprised that people like Crazy DK in the comments still does stat tracking. I don't mind stat tracking. I just do it for myself because it's fun, and whenever I do other Ps that require stat tracking, so if I ever do Mario Party or I do some other stuff, I'll probably have to stat track on those as well. Or either platformers as well, because I think if I were to do Mario Wii I have to do set checking for like deaths and coins and friendly fires and shit. Let's just say I've been having a lot of fun doing that. But it is showing me that I'm not getting too over my head on it, but more in the sense that I need to pay attention more and like edit twice to see if the video length is enough for like my liking, because how I do some videos or how I look at some videos is that with like Fortressing in general, I try to split it up evenly into parts. So if a whole video is around like an hour and 15 after like taking out the minute or two I am talking to myself, the minute or two I'm doing nothing, I will usually split it up into like 5 parts of 15 minutes each, and then after that will be the same thing for for like an hour and 30 would be like 6 parts of 15. They're not all gonna be like roughly the same time, but you get the point. And for like some collabs, I know for a fact like some collab is gonna be the exact same thing as well, where I'd rather like split them up between like 1 or 2 levels per episode. Because like here's the thing, even though I don't mind it because you guys get like more content and like shorter videos, but I really do not like uploading videos less than 10 minutes. And if two levels in a game were to make it 10 minutes, like on the dot, I'd more like try to get the next level in just to make it at best like 15 to 17 minutes. Like if for Overcooked 2 is the best example for it, because there's a lot of levels that I would put 2 levels in, and it still feels like I'm missing a lot. And then after that would be, well, yeah, after that would just be too much. So I do 3, and then after that will be 2. And I do know for a fact that if I were to do platformers, it'd be the same thing. So like 2-ish levels. And if I can squeeze it in, and if it's short enough that I can add a 3rd one and it doesn't go too far into like 20-minute territory, I'd keep 3. The game we're doing, there are just some very short levels that take 2 to 3 minutes each, and oh god, there are some where I have to put like 4 levels in, which I do not like doing, but we'll get there. Like, I know for a fact that the LP is not going to come out until way later down the line because of 2 reasons. One, it is technically the 10th collab I've had recorded. And I know it's going to be the 10th one because we're like, at this point when we stop 3 worlds off. So, that's fun. And other than that, it's more also in the sense that, like, yeah, we're almost done with that game, and stat tracking wise, it's not that bad. I've already made a infograph for the whole scenario. And what else can I say? Just nothing much else to do for that, so I just have to go through it. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, and I've actually had the most fun laughing through it. So it's been an interesting one. I said I cannot wait for it to come out, but I know for a fact that it's not coming out until way later down the line. Not much else for me to say on that front, but it's just like that's the whole premise. That's the whole reason why. But we get there. We get there. I know, like, another thing I've just been doing for collabs is that with Dokapon now coming out and shit, I've been trying to find other things to. Wow, getting back this early. I've been trying to find more things to do, or not scenarios, but more in the sense that trying to finish editing some other collabs I've had and start doing other ones, because at this point where Dokapon is the technically 5th collab in my docket, but it's like the 4th one publicly out. and that's been fun to do. And more in the sense that I know one of them is fully edited, which is technically my 8th one, and I'm missing 2 to be edited. Wow. Okay, I need to. This one I need to stop buying. This is getting interesting. Anyway, not much else to do though. Not for, yeah, I need to go back and edit. As I always keep saying, I need to go back and edit. It's just that for me, For me, the reason why I don't edit is because I've been watching some animes, been waiting on friends and all that. And if anything, there are some like B-roll stuff, some like other stuff I need to do for recording, for looking up and all that. For some other LPs I've had down the line. So that's the fun end of the deal. Also, have you seen good old Waluigi? He's also one of the other characters in this game that goes sporadic on where to like place his adventure cards. But yeah, that is very fun to work with. I also do like the remix of Delfino Plaza. It's a very soothing one. Also, speaking of stuff I've been doing in the meanwhile, other than like recording and editing, is that I've been going back into anime recently. I haven't watched anime in like a good while. The whole reason for that is because it's not that, and nothing has entranced me into watching anime, into watching more shit. More in the sense that the animes I was watching before, they ended. So like, at the time, Dan 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 Season 1 was out, finished it. Solo Leveling Season 2 was done at the time I was watching it. So I binged that and finished it in like a day's worth. And some other things like that. I think like those are the only 2 I remember watching. It was like, I think Solo Leveling 1 and 2. Solo Leveling 1 was at the time. Dan Dan Season 1. And I think that's it for every single like anime I've watched recently, because like there's not I just don't watch anime much anymore. I should. There's some great animes out there. I know for a fact that like a couple weeks ago I started watching anime again because like I said, fuck it, let's just jump in back into the bullshit called anime. And if anything, the 2 animes I chose to watch were, well, the first one I watched was the whole like Bunny Girl Senpai anime, or I this one I'm calling it a Rascal Doesn't Dream Of. The whole reason for like me watching that anime is because like an artist I follow made a song about the main girl, Mai Sakurajima, and I like the songs. I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, let's just see what we can do on, you know, like on the whole front of what the whole anime is about. I do know like that some people who like seen Bunny Girl Senpai on the passing just did not like the whole title of it is misleading, and it is also like one of those animes that if you've only seen like 1 or 2 clips about it, you can kind of guess what it is in the wrong direction. And I thought that as well, because I literally did think it was just like a lewd anime, like the stereotypical like rom-com lewd anime that's been going off recently. It was like fake shit. And yeah, I just went, I'm not gonna watch that, because that was back in 2018 when I actually started watching more anime at the time. So